There we go. Sorry about that, Poof. Um, so go ahead and get everything set up. I do have to step away for a second, but I wanted to go ahead and bring this up so that we can go ahead and be ready. So, all right. I'll be right back and we'll go ahead and find out what Tommen does to straighten out this chunk of shit that I got on the end of my leg. So yeah, I will be right back and we'll go ahead and get everything together. All right. So, all right. So, do we need him All right, so well, the base looks burned well enough to not be problematic, but all of this up here, but all of the stuff connected to it looks like it's starting infected from. Mm, sorry. Oh, hey, YS. How are you doing? I didn't see you there. All right. Handed me. Oh, I'm gonna have something funny right here. Cause he was like, all right, cool. I needed something to bite down on because he's about to cut chunks out of my leg. So what he's gonna do is he gonna say, here you can use this, and here you can use this, and he's gonna try to hand me the strap from the arrow pouch on leg. The one he has been wearing since we met. When the air started to smell different. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It was fine the first time. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. This was not true. This was not true. As he be oh crap. I think there's a there's a bee in here. Sorry, dude. Sorry about that. I got scared for a second. Oh no. All right. check. No, I'm gonna get meat cut off my leg. I wonder where they're going. Mm. The smallest snakes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing makes me feel better than getting to hang up on somebody. So I love when I get phone calls from people that I don't have to answer the phone for. It's like the happiest I get all day. It's like, oh, I don't have to answer this phone call. Click. It's a stupid thing. I shouldn't have this feeling. I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't think about phone calls like this, but oh my God. I do not like talking on the phone. I don't know why. So I used to love it when I was younger, but it seems like the older I get, the less I want to talk on the phone. Anybody, all right, now. Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't ready. Hmm. How about just huge? Mm. What can I do with the pointy nubbin? Okay. Oh. Oh no. Uh, Timmy? Sorcerer Timmy. Sorcerer Timmy. Sorry. I didn't see you there, Sorcerer Timmy. Hi. This is kind of an isekai. Sort of. It's an isekai. Dude gets pulled from one world where he's about to go take his kids and stuff to school or something. In the world, he was getting ready to go pick his kids up from school and got pulled into this world. And now he is taking care of a kid, and he met a griffin who is kind of the most powerful thing here. Like, there are other things strong, but not as this. It's just he's so strong. He's always just been bored. He's like Saitama, but if he could become Psychos, Orochi, and shit if he wanted to, but he just doesn't. So he's not like Saitama could have psychic powers, but he doesn't because he doesn't care if he could. But yeah, because it's just the magic. He makes the magic. So everybody else uses magic. The character, if you see me mention the character David, he is the magic generator. He is one of the three magic generators on this planet. There's two others, and I can't remember what the third one is, but the other one is like a core. It's at the core of the planet. It's not a diamond, but a gem, like an infinity stone. This planet is like built around an infinity stone. And then the other thing is there are three reasons it has three levels of magic generations. Sorry. Now let me go ahead and just keep writing. I'll explain it later. I'll make it so you can read the first parts. I'm gonna do it a pointed nubbin. Well, hmm. Hmm. Well, that's the most you were gonna get out of that shredded piece of. Yeah. You do. Do. What? What? Incredulously. My incredulity does not allow me to understand it. Ugh. No! Fuck you, I don't need incredulities. I need incredulously. Wait, no. Well, fuck it. Nah, it wouldn't be an incredulous thing. Would it? It would be. Not knowing identity. Uh, dude lost his leg. So basically, a doctor is just carving it up to make it not ugly because he was just going through the woods with a missing leg and a chunk of wood stuck to it so that he can kind of like float through with it. But he has like magic, so he can like force magic and kind of fly. But that's weird. And the doctor does not find it credible. So yeah, it's like isekai shit. It's super power fantasy and stuff like that. It's just me self-insert power fantasy where dude's a dad instead of dude being a horny teenager. It's over with. I think. I don't think I have to. Oh yeah, well, in chapter one, he does get it bitten through by a flaming bull. So yeah, a giant fire bull, whatever. And that's yeah. No, nothing. So I'm being shocked back into okay. I stood up to appreciate whether I stood up to appraise, praise to check out. Just say to check out. I'm writing this. I'm not to check out. Not there was any pain. I put magic force through it. No, nothing. Fancy felt. Well, no, he kind of like got brought over here, and his body absorbs magic really fast, but he wouldn't be in the like super. He wouldn't be in the I'm super. The reason he is as powerful as he is mostly is because he's around the guy David. His David took an interest in him because like David was just riding past, like, oh, that guy looks cool. And then he came down. That guy is weird. I want to see what his weirdness is. And when he went down, dude could see him. So David was like, "What the fuck are you? Nobody can see me. Huh? This is cool." So, given not from this world, magic absorber, and now he is in contact with the magic generator. The magic generator is right here next to him, so he's constantly generating magic. And the character Curtis is constantly absorbing magic. So he has extra magic, but the only reason that everybody else around, but humans in this world don't, people don't absorb magic as fast. So it takes a long time for somebody to build up magic. You got to be like a teenager before you learn how to do like basic stuff because you don't have enough. So kids don't have magic. So when later on we find out that the kid Christopher that I have written in here, he actually has the magic abilities too, because he's been around Christopher and he's been around David and Curtis for so long. After being around them for so long, he actually gains abilities that he wouldn't have if he had just been a regular person. In fact, this entire town starts to, it's kind of slimish where the entire town starts to get stronger because these two are there now. Damn it. I'm really starting to lean into some of the cliches. What? Because I was having an issue with deciding that I wanted everything to be as original as possible, and then I was like, the more I try to lean in on originality and try to like avoid any kind of cliche, it just makes it to where I can't do anything. I can strip the cliches out later, but I just want to write the story. And then I can go through with like an editor or any, I can go through an editor, or hell, I can just have people come in here and tell me this is trash or that is trash. And they're like, all right, cool, we can edit it together. Or I could just have somebody tell me how I did one thing wrong and then we can just draft it. But I just wanted to go through and just like include the cliches that I was gonna try to sidestep, but I don't care. I just want to get it done. I want to write this. I want to write this story because I want to see if I can actually write a story. It is. It is actually becoming really fun. Well, the magic system is kind of basic. Is just, well, everybody has to learn magic. Even my character has to learn the magic, and the David character, even though he's like the source of magic, he doesn't know how to use it because he's not human, and he's always had the most magic. So he's always just like, if something he's always just gone where he wants to go, does what he wants to do. So he doesn't have any way of like maneuvering magic. He can just throw it. Like he can just throw it. So all he was able to tell my character when he met him is about magic is that you can throw magic, you can push it. My character came up with the idea of using the ability to throw magic as like a barrier and shit. So he came up with like, all right, well, I can throw it. Can I use it to like hold myself up? And when he used it to hold himself up, he learned how to use it to fly. And now so the magic system will evolve, is evolving, but mostly it's just humans have to learn how to make stuff with magic. They have to use little bits of magic. So all of their magic is going to be based on creativity as opposed to power, but then it gets into my hands and I can reshape it because I have more power. It's like having it's like having a 50-90 versus it's like everybody in the world has a 1060, but I got a 50-90. But there's nothing made for a 59. Everything is made for a 2060. But once you put it on a 50-90, you can upscale it a bit. And that's what my thing is. So anything everybody has like basic, like low level magic. Nobody has any like super uh only like the big bads have like serious power behind their magic. And but it doesn't make my character invincible. It just makes him uh hardy, because he almost got killed by dude. I was writing this and he almost got killed by this hunter dude, and this hunter dude is a pussy, but he almost took him out because he wasn't paying attention. So yeah, because the hunter guy has bow magic, so his magic basically allows him to shoot an arrow and it hits. Whatever it hits, it drags other arrows to it. And he can fire a bunch of arrows, but all he has to really hit is the first one, and all of the other arrows will follow to that same spot. So everyone, you ever seen Fifth Element? I don't know if you ever seen the Fifth Element. I don't know, but yeah, that kind of he has arrows that follow like that gun in the Fifth Element. Ah man, but yeah. So his arrows follow. Yeah. See, everybody has something that they can be super strong with, but the humans have like creativity. Like the humans use their our creativity. It's just people. But the one other thing is like I'm not really gonna have a distinction between humans and elves and gnomes and like that. It's just all people. So all of the people have the same level of magic, and they all have to come up with creativity level stuff. And like his magic is just that, and it's really dope. But he, he's still just a hunter, And if he goes out and he's never really been in like a fight, he's still just like a 25-year-old dude who's been a hunter. He's like he lived in this podunk ass town his whole life. He only ever go out to the woods to hunt. He came up with the hunting magic because he wanted to be able to like, all right, one hit spam one hit kills for deer and shit. So, you know, like everybody has something that they make with creativity, and I get to flex whether or not I know how to do creativity. So yeah, that's just me. I'm gonna come up with different creative ways for people to use. I want to come up with different creative ways for people to use the magic, and that's the way that I came up with to limit myself to where my character can learn these magics, but it will take him enough time to where not every magic that he could learn, he will learn. So I'm not gonna just like, oh yeah, well he can do everything now. No, no, because it'll take him like 6 months to learn how to do the bow magic. So he's not gonna. I don't think he wants to sit down for 6 months while he's learning how to do the bow magic. So he's probably not going to learn how to do the bow magic. But that same 6 months, he could learn how to use the healing magic that he just learned how to use. He's going to learn how to do that. He's going to learn how to do the little healing stuff that the doctor just did to him. So yeah, he's going to do that. but each thing takes him like a significant amount of time to learn how to do. It's not going to be as significant of an amount of time as a regular human would learn how to do it, but I don't want to just like, all right, cool, he goes to this town, he meets everybody, and because as much fun as I had watching as much fun as I had watching like all of the isekais where everybody just like pops in and like, oh yeah, it's like the second you get here, you can do the same stuff as everybody else here, and you're just as strong as you need to be to just beat everybody here. Like, eh, you know, I want it to actually mean something when he learns how to do other people's magic because again, this is something that I want to pay respect to, even though this is all just stuff I came up with in my head. I still want to pay respect to all of these characters because they learned how to do this magic. They didn't just pop in and like, all right, cool, I know how. I mean, came to me, but Tommen, Doctor, he's 56. Like Tommen is 56. He has been training to do this since he was 10 and first was able to do magic. So he has been training at medical magic since he was 10. Oh, Sword Art Online. Yeah, well, sort of. It is the general premise of Sword Art Online is a lot like most isekais. It's just instead of being like, I mean, it is kind of the closer to a premise of this because my character didn't die where he's from; he just got pulled. Whereas Sword Art Online is like he's still alive in the world he's from. He's just kind of trapped in the VR headset. Whereas, man, I like Sword Art Online for the first season. Yeah. After that, when they started becoming elves, but yeah. But the one thing about a lot of isekais that Sword Art Online does characterize well is the power fantasy element of it, where the character where what was his name? Kirito. Kirito was just powerful. He just could do. He just came into the game at the beginning of the game as powerful as he could need to be at the end of the game. He came into the game at the beginning of the game and was powerful as he needed to be at the end of the game. And we saw him get new stuff, but we didn't see him grow. We didn't see him get any stronger. We just saw him get new gear. Whereas I'm trying to make it so that the main character died. No, he didn't die. He was leaving. He was leaving his house. He went to the bathroom, turned around, and all of a sudden he's in this world. And there's a giant monster bull, and I haven't really thought about why he came here. I just know that he came here. He fought the monster bull, saved the kid, and couldn't save the kid's dad. Kid's dad dead. Monster Bull, no, it's bad. Yeah, I don't. He got like half of his half because Big Monster Rocket Bull is mean. But yeah, he just basically got pulled over because I think what I'm gonna do is have the oh wish magic. I just thought about something. But yeah, wish magic I guess can be dude's dad had uh like a magic wish or something and he just wished for somebody who could save his kid and yeah, that just so happened to pull Curtis into this world and now Curtis is here. But when Curtis first got here, he didn't have the level of magic that he has now. He just had like, all right, cool. He had 10 minutes of he had like
10 minutes of magic capture in this world. But yeah, in that it allowed him to be just strong enough to fight this bull. He lost a leg, but you know, he saved a kid. And yeah, when he did that, dude's dad died. So he's keeping the kid to get him some. Right now, he's just going to keep the kid, but eventually the kid is going to keep him. You know, like, yeah. But gave the kid a name, named the Griffin, because the Griffin never talked to people because fuck people. He's seen what people do to people. Mm-hmm. He don't want nothing to do with people. But and these are old like sword and sorcery type people. So
Just allow me to plant myself. E. And where did the bull go though? Oh, he dead. He dead. Dude, I don't know. I thought about it. I can't. Like honestly, I cannot think for the life of me about a title. But yeah, Bull dead. He had to die. He ate my leg. Ain't nobody gonna eat your leg, and you gonna let him. You ain't gonna let a dog, a bull that ate your leg live. No, you gonna kill it and you gonna eat the bull. I mean, that's what I would do. But dude, I really can't think of anything as far because I have no idea what the I don't know. I know what the overarching story, what the end of the books, what the end of the book is going to be, but I don't. There's a whole lot, and that whole lot of yeah. That's it. Eventually, to so I guess we weren't. God damn it! I'm joking. Sorry about that, dog. I will fix that. Promise. No problem. Yeah. I usually, yeah, I stream between 11 and 1 most days. But, oh, wait. 11 and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, US. So, yeah, I'll be here same time tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Actually, I need to go to realizing it's almost 2 o'clock. I have been here. So, yeah. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. As a matter of fact, yeah. Let me just write this last word. That's squeaked. Squeaked. Right, squeaked. Okay. Wait. That's squawk. Mm, squawk. That's feels like squawked. Uh, hold up. Squeal, whined, yelped. I guess it is squeaked. Okay. All right. Oh no, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so glad you're actually up with me right now, dude. Thank you so much. Wait, I'm gonna follow you. Hello. Hey, how are you doing today? Uh, Kraken. All right. I was actually just about to get off here, Kraken, but I like your name, Captain Kraken. That's dope. That's fine. Yeah, same here. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just trying to get the story written because honestly, I came up with the I first thought about doing it like 10 years ago. No, fuck. I was in college 20 years ago. Oh, almost 20 years ago. Yeah. Dude, that is exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what happened to me because I was like, oh, dude, I like isekais, but I don't like all of the weird stuff that sometimes pops up in them. So I wanted to write my own. So yeah, that's exactly what happened with me too. So wait,
Are you writing one now? Are you streaming writing yours? Can I watch you? Can I watch you write yours too? All right, all right. Now I'm just trying to get this guy. All right, please anyway. Hey, honestly, the schedule is the only thing keeping me doing this because if I didn't have anything to like concrete myself into coming in and doing this, I'm just trying to follow the schedule for my personal, like just me and my wife is she's watching me do this stuff. So I just come in here and like do the stream and record it on YouTube, do the stream on Twitch and record it on YouTube so that I can actually, because I was just expecting to sit here and talk to her and like have her watch this and just like, because she likes, I don't know, she likes watching me do this stuff. So I was just doing it for her and me, mostly me, because I'm terrible at keeping myself to any kind of task without a schedule and a reason to keep the schedule. Hey, that's a lot farther than I'm at. That's a lot farther than I've got. And I've been doing it for 20, and I've been thinking about this story for 20 years, and I ain't put down, I think I'm on 3 chapters. Yeah. So yeah, you're good. You're fantastic. And yes, way faster than George R. R. Martin, because my God. Hell, honestly, that's another part of the reason that I started writing because I was like, all right, cool. If he ain't gonna write a book, it's all right, cool. I'm gonna write one too. Matter of fact, if you write the end of his book, you could probably write it. I mean, unless you just wrote the end of the TV show again, then I don't necessarily know that you'd be writing a better ending of the book than him. Because I don't know if the book ends the same way as the TV show, but if it do, I'm be a little bit mad about that one. Hey, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to write. Because I'm just doing this chapter right now. I started this stream with just this chapter because I wanted to get everything done. And apparently I'm on page 11 of this chapter in the past 3 days or 4 days, 4 days. So yeah, it's a lot more work than I'm used to getting done. So join forces with the Unsullied and defeated in the dance battle with Jon Snow. You know what? Cool. Hey, cool. That would work. I'm sorry. It's just the random. Who said Bran needs to be king? That's my. You know what? I got a bunch of problems. But why did Bran need to be king? And why did Daenerys have to just go? Um. Okay, I get it. Honestly, I understand all of the dumb stuff that they did in that last season because they did it in a way that it was kind of like semi structured in that like all right cool Daenerys is scared of losing her throne and if and she knows these people are going to do anything they can to keep her from getting her throne. And now she knows that Jon is the rightful heir to the throne, and we know that, and she knows that he knows he's the rightful heir to the throne, and he might not want to be king, but she knows that a lot of people would want him to be king. So I get why she came in and wanted to just like put her name down on the banner and like, hey, we getting this done, you gonna follow me. And she did. She came in to King's Landing and said, hey, just put it down, come on out. But they sent her friend in, and her friend just got killed by Cersei. And when Cersei killed a friend, Sansa, do you feel the need to distance the North from other kings? You know what? I agree. I would love it if they put Tyrion on the fucking throne. That would be fantastic. I would love it. The only true Lannister king. That would be fucking amazing. John take his numpty ass back up north and just stay there and listen to what his sister got to say, and just like, even if they wanted to go back and just have John not be the king in the north, have Sansa be the queen in the north, fine, cool. Because a queen who is named Stark is fine, but a fucking king named Targaryen can kiss my ass. Oh. Oh. What did they call him at the end? The lame king? The yeah, he the lame king, the lame king. Ah, I'm gonna make sure that any character that I have that all of a sudden can't walk isn't done so dirty that they get the name Lame King at the end of the story. Because I could write, okay, you could write a character like Bran, who is just psychic for no reason. But why would he be the king? Like, that is an advisory role in any other story, and yet they wanted to make him the king. No, I'm sorry, I can't. Well, yeah, cool, but you know they gonna call him all of that. They gonna call him all of that: the crippled king, the lame king, the dusty king, the broke king, Bran the Broken. That's what they called him in the story, is Bran the Broken. I'm just the lame king, is just I read on the internet. Exactly. It would make so much sense for him to be the religious figure, given that he actually can talking to God. He can actually talk directly to all of the spirits that they pray to. Why is he not the Septon? Yeah, Septon, like the brand the Septon. That would make the most sense. That's what I thought about. Like, all right, cool. He like the new Septon. Anybody need to go talk to God, they go talk to Brand. And he can put you directly, he can give you a direct line to God. Mm, Dude, Hodor, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. The fact that they did my boy Hodor like that, that made me turn the show off. I finished that show begrudgingly after Hodor, man. After they did that bullshit with Hodor, where he was all of a sudden like, oh yeah, this is why he was like this the whole show. Oh, it was your fault. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Arya is the only thing I liked in the last two seasons. And it's just because they was like, all right, cool. You know that story that's in the book that kind of cuts off at the end and you really wanted to get finished? Well, we're going to finish that story. Is it going to be a great finish? Maybe. You never know. So I was, exact that yeah, that was fun. That again, an Arya scene. It was Arya and Sansa. Unfortunately, the thing that they had to do to Sansa because they didn't want to have to introduce the what was the book girl? What was the girl in the book's name? Uh uh Jane something. The fake Arya in the book. The one that the fuck is his name? Shit, Ramsey. The one Ramsey was torturing in the book since he didn't have Sansa in the book. Oh my god, it was so good seeing Littlefinger because in the book Sansa is still in the Vale. She ain't like anywhere near Littlefinger. She ain't got like they ain't nowhere near the north right now. So in the book, that's a fake Arya. It's a fake Arya in the book, and he just torturing the shit out of her. And it's the same thing to get away with Reek or what the fuck is his name? Not Reek. Oh damn! Did they do him so bad that I can't even remember his name as anything other than Reek? Oh, I guess he is Reek from now on. Uh, shit. Oh, the dude who killed John Wick's dog. I can't remember his name to save my life. He killed John Wick's dog and everything. Oh, uh, Theon. That's him. That's him. He turned his ass into Reek. Yeah. But yeah, Theon eventually saves Theon Greyjoy. He saves the fakes. He saves the fake Arya and they just in the woods at the end of the last book. So, no, what the fuck happens? I'm mad. I want that next book because I want to know what happened. But that motherfucker is just, and I know he writing it, and I know he's probably rewriting it. He probably done rewrote it a couple of times. Uh, Dude, seriously, like I want to see one movie where he just pops up and is the good, and it's just a good dude the whole way through. I'm pretty sure it's happened. I just haven't seen it yet. But I want to see one movie where Alfie hold on, Alfie is something Alfie Edgerton or something, not Edgerton, but shit, I think he's like Adele's cousin or something. But yeah, Alfie, whatever Alfie is, what I want to see Alfie pop up in something where he is just a good dude. Like have him be Ron Weasley. Yeah, have him play adult Ron Weasley. Cause I'm sorry, adult Ron Weasley is that dude. Have Alfie play adult Ron Weasley.
Pushing Barkley alongside of me once. Ah, I need to auto. Oh, I need to auto mod that or have it to where it's like blah, 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 where it auto changes when I write Barkley in lowercase. That way I have to keep uppercase. I did it with Tommen. Kinda wish I had the chance to have seen classic Starbucks. To have seen the classic Starbucks coffee cup. Hey, it was a weird one. Cause when you watch that, when if you were to ever like when I was watching this like week to week, and like you paying for HBO, you're watching it week to week. Right. Yeah, yeah, I know, I saw it. Like I saw this live. I was like, oh, what the? Because I was watching. Because again, I was watching it week to week. I was watching it as it was airing. So every time they would post it, like, all right, cool, we watch it, and I'm watching it on HBO. So yeah, it was on TV. It's not on streaming; it's on TV. Yeah, they were. And if you want to know how much of just nah, they didn't really care about that show. Look at how they did the next series. Look at how the next series they had all of this extra spectacular, world beating, like paying attention to detail, all of that good stuff. And dude, dude, honestly, the way they had Brand set up, I thought Brand was gonna be. I really wanted Brand to be like, I wanted Brand to be the king in the north. Like I wanted Brand to be the king in the north. I wanted him to be the king in the north. No, 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 no. Yeah, like I wanted him to be like the king of the north up until the end of the series. I'm like, all right, cool. He gonna get stronger. He gonna get bigger. Like they gonna do something with this power up that he getting from like being a psychic. Turns out, nah, just Charles Xavier. He can travel the world in his mind, but they turned him into Professor Xavier with no mutants to join his forces. So it's like, all right, well, no, he took out the one mutant he had to join his forces, Holdor. You already said it. They did Holdor the worst. Ferret us out the door and All right. Oh,
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I just like getting to talk to people about like fantasy stuff. I don't really get to talk to many of the people that I know because nobody I know is into fantasy. It's just me and between me and my sister, we don't really get a lot of time to talk to each other about like, the books and stuff that we read. So I it's awesome to get to talk to somebody on here about stuff that even I haven't even had a chance to talk to her. I don't know if she read Game of Thrones. She don't really do too much into gory fantasy. Whereas me, I'm cool with it. Oh yeah, no, it. I'm here. I'm writing a thing, but yeah, fantasy is one of the best. Is the thing that I honestly, it's the thing that makes writing seem like a thing you can do because you can just do whatever as long as you're consistent. And I just want to be consistent. What's that? Wait, fantasy hype. Hmm. I'm going. I wonder what it could be. Fantasy hype. No, One Piece is out. Aragon. What, dude? I'm not gonna lie. I haven't read the Aragon books in like 20 years, but dude, I love them. Like I honestly, I started reading them after I saw the first movie. Oh, dude, I started reading them after I saw that first movie. I loved it. Oh, dude, feathery dragons, best dragons, hands down. Feather dragons, dragons with feathers. I don't care because it's a dinosaur. It's just a dinosaur. Dinosaurs are dinosaurs, and we know that dinosaurs probably had feathers. So if you got a dragon, it's a giant reptile, probably gonna have some feathers. So feather dragon. Just saying, feathery dragons. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like if we got dinosaurs with feathers, then why don't dragons have feathers? The dragon should probably have feathers. If I got a dragon that looked like a T Rex and I want to have feathers coming out the side of his head and down the side of his body, you don't necessarily have to have them on the front because chickens is like kind of lightly feathered up here. But I just want to have like yeah, I want to see Aragon, dude. All right. So now you got me on some. Now you done put me on some new. Now you done put me on a new show. So now I got to go watch it. Uh. Now I got a bunch of stuff. I might have to start watching stuff on stream because honestly, the only like I can't do stuff for myself without giving myself an incentive. And right now, I don't really have any incentive to sit down and watch TV, and it's hard because I really want to, but I'm so like anti me that I wouldn't do it just because I enjoy it. I would have to make it something that I'm doing like this. I can't just write because I enjoy writing. I have to make it something that I'm doing so like I have to make it into an obligation. So, dude, I am right now about to start Egghead because I have been waiting for a year because I wanted to wait until all of it was dubbed because I'm watching dubs. So yeah, I wanted to wait until all of it was dubbed. Dude, I've been watching One Piece since the Four Kids dubs in 2002. So yeah, I've been watching One Piece for 20 some years. So yeah, I just fell off for a long enough time to when, between the end of the Four Kids dub and finding out there was a non Four Kids dub, like the actual Funimation dubs and all of that stuff, and then watching the subs for so long, dude. Oh, Alabama, dude. That's actually Alabasta is one of the arcs that like made me watch One Piece, and Skypiea is the end of the Four Kids dub. So that was where I thought that that was where I thought the show was ending. I thought it ended right there. I didn't know for like 2, 3 years that One Piece kept going after that. Because back in the day, it's like you don't really have access to all of the media. Like there was no streaming services and all of that stuff. So when I was first getting in, like at the end of Alabasta, so I'm like at the end of Alabasta, I was like, all right, cool. And then they do the thing where they shoot up in the air, and I'm like, hmm. So what happens next? And then they're like, doom, and they throw the to be continued on, but then there's nothing after that. So I'm like, yo, you. Mm. But honestly, you're not gonna make it. Like at the 50, look, I'm gonna be real with you. You're gonna get through it, but you're gonna have moments where you are wondering why you are watching the same show. Oh, dude, it is so good. I love the live action One Piece so far, because I'm having a thought that next season they're going to be cramming stuff in because they've done a lot of like piecemeal, like dropping in little details from like later on in the story. So like every now and then you get little bits from like further on, like because this is what Oda would have done if he had thought the whole story through in the beginning. So, oh, dude, my favorite character is Sanji. Live action Sanji. Live action Sanji. Live action Sanji. Like in the live action, favorite character Sanji. In the anime, Chopper. Nothing but Chopper. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, but yeah, my live action is Sanji, and it's just because they toned down all of his perviness. They toned down his perviness to a point where I can actually like, all right, cool. He just a flirt. If he was the way he is in the anime in live action, oh yeah, no, I know Barto was there. It's just I like that they actually put him in the scene to give him a reason to actually be Luffy's dude. Because I've been seeing the clips. I've been seeing clips from the new episode of One Piece. Oh, dude, I can't wait to see my boy Brook. But yeah, but I've been seeing clips from the new episode of One Piece, and Bartolomeo. It looked like Bartolomeo drank poison for Luffy. Why? If he didn't do like if the live action version isn't the way things went down, I would have trouble buying why Bartolomeo. Like, cause I go back and I look at like Bartolomeo's interactions with Luffy up until the time that they went to up until he pops up in the The fight, in Dressrosa. When Bartolomeo pops up in Dressrosa, I didn't know who the he was. So, it's like all of a sudden he's just some random dude who is on Luffy's jock to the point where he would do anything for Luffy. The live action version, I understand why he would do anything for Luffy at that point. But in the anime, I was like, why is he so hung up on Luffy? Like, I get Luffy was dude back in, the Marineford arc and everything, but why is he here? Like, why is he on Luffy's nuts? Turns out, I got a reason now with the live action. I actually have a reason because now he has seen the gospel of Luffy. He has seen and witnessed the reckoning. He has seen the Luffening, and he is ready. But that's just like my question is like, why was Bartolomeo so ready to ride for Luffy? Why is he ready to die for Luffy? Turns out he's witnessed the miracles that are Luffy's. Because again, him seeing Luffy get struck by lightning when he was about to get his head cut off and then just roll out, like, all right, cool, dude, that's a miracle. If that happened in real life right now, you saw a dude about to get punched and the dude who was about to punch him got struck by lightning. That's a miracle. I'm gonna think like, oh, dude, dude is awesome. Like, yeah, he was witness the magic and the miracle. It's like, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm just saying, like that's his that would make it makes more sense that Bartolomeo is now a member of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. That Bartolomeo is going to go up against the red hair pirates to to put Luffy's flags up. That makes sense because he's witnessed the miracles, but without that, I'm like, what are you doing? Like why he does this gung ho? Uh, Ooh, I get to hang up on somebody again. Yay. Dude, Smoker in the live action and Chopper in the live action. I'm sorry, man. I have watched everybody that I have watched see episode 7 has cried. So yeah, like everybody I know that's seen Chopper backstory is like with me on the fact that Chopper is best character. Which one? Because I got a couple of cars, so yeah. I mean, ain't none of them warranted. Like two of them are salvage title, and two of them are working. Oh, dude, honestly, it's so like it was all hero look. Like it was all hero look. Like going in and just being that kooky doctor who can't really do doctor stuff, but he's got the spirit. And yeah, Chopper learning nothing from him. Chopper did not learn how to be a doctor from Herlook. He learned how to be a good person from Herlook. Correa taught him to be a doctor. And I love that dichotomy that they basically just gave. Like, well, the reason Chopper is a good person. Oh, dude. I couldn't get it, man. When he said, "Oh, don't hurt him, he's my son," me and my wife was just sitting there like on the me and my wife was just sitting there on the couch holding each other like, "Ooh, no, Chopper!" And then he blew up, and I was like, "Fuck!" Knowing that he was gonna happen. I'm in my head, I'm like, I've seen the anime, I read a lot of the manga, I knew it was gonna happen, and I'm still sitting on the couch crying my ass off. Oh, dude, it is just, it was perfect. Like, and dude, ah, but yeah, Chopper is that guy. Everybody loves Chopper now that everybody has knowledge of Chopper and what is Chopper, man. But I've been down with Chopper for 20 years, man. Ever since I have a blue nose, ever since I heard that little say I have a blue nose back in the Drum Island arc in the anime when it was said by that Goofy Chopper in the Four Kids dub. I have been on that has been my dude, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's my favorite character from then on, always Chopper. But now live action Chopper has introduced everybody to Chopper, so everybody loves Chopper. But now I need a plush Chopper. I need a plush Chopper because they make them, and I want that jersey and I want that Luffy jersey too. I want a plush Chopper and a Luffy jersey. Oh man. All right. Actually, slid behind it. Yes, they didn't want us coming back in. Okay. I'm going to call that one here. I have to go in. My wife is calling me. And if I don't go, bad things happen. And not from her. Just she don't like it. But yeah. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back. Oh, dude, Baroque works. Dude, come back tomorrow. Wait, I'll be back later. Tomorrow. Between I'll be back tomorrow at 11. So if you want, I wish. I wish if I can get her in here, maybe. But I'm not exactly in my house. I'm in a shed right now. So yeah, getting her to come out and hang out in here, I probably have to start a reaction stream. If I do start doing reactions, a lot of my reactions will be with her because the everything anything I really want to watch, I want to watch it with her, but we don't really get a lot of time because we don't have a TV in our bedroom and everything. And the TV that I have in here used to be there, but no. But yeah, if I can get her to come out here and sit and watch some stuff with me, like sit and watch some of the stuff that I want to react to, then I will definitely get her to do it because that's what I want to watch TV with in the first place. All right. But right now, I will have to go. I will see you guys later. I'll see you later, Kraken. All right. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you for showing up. You have no idea how good this conversation was.